so touched, so tied up. You really gotta hold you so tied up. You're so tied up.
You know you're talking in the background. They can hear that, right?
I met you late back in December.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Mitchell here with Scary Bros Gaming. Today we're going to be doing a realistic rebuild in Madden, the first of whatever, however many we have, 32 or so. Whatever that number is. We're going to be starting with the Steelers today, Andrew's favorite team. I'm a Browns fan, so I'm going to hate this. It's going to be a good time. I got the right framing. Audio sounds good. So the first thing to do, we're starting in a realistic rebuild, which means we're going to obviously play realistically as that goes. We're going to be making realistic signings. We're not going to be doing crazy trades to get like OBJ and all them. We're going to be doing everything realistic. As you can see here, we do have Ryan Shazier here as a 44 overall punter. That's because any players who retired, we are actually taking out of the game so that they can't impact it at all. So I guess we'll hop right in here. Our first signing, obviously, is Mike Hilton, Javon Hargraves, Bud Dupree. I don't really feel like I need anybody past like a Johnny Holton. I do like Darbo, but I don't think he's really worth it. Jordan Dangerfield, I mean, he's kind of done. Trey Edmonds, LTU. None of these guys are going to be coming back. Not one, no. And if you were actually just on the stream, you saw that we recorded this before, but we had to come back to it just off the basis of there were a few audio issues, and Mike Hilton just doesn't want to play for us anymore. Thanks, Bud.
This is the development
really
trait.
makes me
This
love
is
you.
the abilities tab. Here you can see.
It really makes me love you a lot. Alright. We're gonna give, I really want Javon Hargraves back. He's back. Bud Dupree. If you could come back too, it'd make the perfect meeting for us. So I'll give you 24 million. I can't afford to give you 24 million. Let's try that. Okay, so it's between Mike Hilton or Bud Dupree. 1 year 16 mil. 1 year 12 mil. We're gonna take Bud Dupree. We're going to let Mike Hilton hit the market. Nick Vanette, none of these guys are going to come back. We just don't. The Steelers don't have cap this year to do anything. So, all those guys are washed. We're going to go on to stage 1 of free agency. Oh, and I actually do need to do one more setting that I didn't play with before joining in. So, I need to go back down to here. And I always do this. Oh, weekly training is set to auto. I don't like to do the weekly training. I think it's a little bit of a waste of my time. We have negative 5.25 million funds.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in
I should have
scouting.
definitely done this too. Download from Madden, sure. Just as advice, guys, do not use this first class. Do not. Because there was something wrong with this before that it just wasn't good. We're going to use this class for now. I'd like to try to find a C4's draft class, because he actually does. He makes up a really good one. But, for now,
Here's a list of all the players
yeah,
that
see,
will
this one
appear
has
in
Joe
the
Burrow
upcoming
there first.
draft.
This is the
Select
one that
to
I've
scout
always
this
used on
player
Xbox and all that
and
fun
unlock
stuff,
his
because
each skill unlock will
the other
cost
one
you
was missing,
scouting
like, Joe
points.
Burrow,
Unlock
and it
this
had
player's
Isaiah
true skill
Simmons as, like,
ranking
a
to see if
safety.
you
Like,
just found a
that
diamond in the
other one
rough.
was whack. Joe Burrow's rated a 3rd grade. Here we got Chase Young. As I said, we're going to go through a list. I mean, maybe in a later round, like a Jordan Love, someone like a Jake Fromm, maybe.
Big cat.
Maybe a Jalen Hurts. I'd love to get Jonathan Taylor. Don't know why he says he doesn't go to a school. J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State would be a nice pickup too. And then maybe like Anthony McFarland Jr. As for receivers, I think we're pretty solid on receivers on the front right now, but our biggest thing is going to be O-lineman. So Becton, Thomas, obviously. We're going to actually scout both those guys, not going to finish him. People like Simon Stapak, he's a great player. Isaiah Wilson, Tristan Wirfs, Dedrick Wills Jr., you know. People like that. Chase Young, obviously. Everybody's going to want him. Bryce Huff. For right ends, Gross Matos is crazy. AJ Espenza. Julian Orkwa is going to be great for that. D tackles, there's not much. You know, you got like Derek Brown. You got Ross Blacklock out of TCU. Khaleke Hudson, linebacker in the lates. Isaiah Simmons probably going to be our first pick. If we can get him, I'm going to try to trade down into the first round pick. I think I know a match for that. You know, we got like a Sean Bradley here, Shaquille Quarterman, who I'm not all that interested in, but, you know, these are the type of players you can get. I am slightly interested in Troy Dye if we can get him in the later rounds. I wouldn't pick him anything above a third, but, you know, you got Jeff Okudah, Troy Pride, Lavert Hill. As for free safety, you got Antoine Winfield Jr., great safety out of Minnesota. Antoine Brooks Jr., weird that they have the same name, but run support. Grant Delpit, obviously, at LSU. Went to the Browns. My boys. You know, you got Douglas Coleman out of Texas Tech. Rodrigo Blankenship. Chase Vinatieri. You know what? We might pick it up just for old age. Chase Vinatieri in the later rounds. And then let's get Tommy Townsend. His brother's in the NFL, I'm pretty sure. Johnny Townsend plays for the Raiders, if I'm correct. We used all our scouting points this week. Let's check out the market and see who's there. See if we can... We're not picking up anybody, but we're just going to check. Emmanuel Sanders, Green, Brady. The usual people, obviously. You got... Dak Prescott's always here, but I guess he's not here this time. It'd be nice to get a backup quarterback because, I mean, Mason... Being a Browns fan, you know, not exactly in support of big Mason Rudolph. So, TJ Watt, 5th-year contract. Obviously, we're going to take him. Pick him up for the 5th-year option. Save us money. A year down the line, we should have more cap space. But, you know, after we cut Mason Rudolph. We're just going to scout the rest of these players here and get this done up nice. And then we'll hop over to the draft. We're not going to get all these guys scouted. But, you know, there's obviously, like, first-round people who should be first-rounders and people who just shouldn't. Because we have a week till the draft, so we're going to start scouting them more on certain ones. Like, you know, people like... I'm not scouting Chase Vinatieri, but Grant Delpit, first round, 6th round, you know, that guy's... Oh, damn, I just deleted them off my list. Antoine Winfield, you got, like, Lavert Hill, Troy Pride, Troy Dye, even. Gotta scout him out. You know, Sean Bear. I would have liked to scouted. I took 2 of these dudes off the list, actually. Then who else did I miss? I might have been Vinatieri. Oh yeah, it was Chase Vinatieri to our list. But Chase Vinatieri, if not him, I mean the next person after him would obviously be Rodrigo Blankenship out of Georgia. Other than that, there's not many. I mean, if we don't get one of those guys, Will Hart out of Michigan. Sim up a week and get to the draft. I am going to try to make a draft day, so Mason Rudolph is back, all ready to be traded up. We're just going to start the draft. I like to pause the draft, and then we can go make some trades. Let's see if we can trade down. Because we have round 217. We have no first-round picks. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was just flopping in between picks. So, I mean, I'd love to... like a 4th and maybe a Mason Rudolph or something. I just really want to get rid of him because Andrew loves him so much. Like, there's really nothing. We don't have much for depth. He retired again. Goddamn. So we're definitely going to need to draft a tackle. Or somebody who can play as a tackle. There's not too... Mark Barron maybe. Oh, Mark Barron's wanted for sure by the Bears. What draft pick today? They don't have a first rounder. Pick 22? No. Because some teams like Mark Barron, some don't. Oh, Giants. I doubt this is going to happen, but... Oh my god, that's way too close from Mark Barron. Dude's washed. Pick 30 from the Packers? Alright, so we're going to trade our 4th and a pick... and Mark Barron. Our 3rd middle linebacker. And we're going to be moving up to pick 30. So obviously first round, who they grabbing? Joe Burrow. I mean, that was pretty obvious. Redskins probably going to get Chase Young. Oh, Jeff Okudah. The Lions get Isaiah Simmons. Took our guy. Nice. I wasn't expecting to get him at pick 30. Chase Young's off the board. We're just going to go through the first. Okay, Justin Herbert, really? Tua Tagovailoa want to pick after Justin Herbert.
The Cardinals are now on the
Mika Becton, the left tackle, man. Jerry Jeudy, that's pretty obvious. I'm surprised he actually made it at this point. The Browns, Isaiah Wilson's gone, too.
The Jets are
Kenneth Murray. And we're going to send one more pick. And that's all the good tackles off the board. Right, that's awesome.
The Steelers are now on
So we're going to make our selection here. We traded down, so we obviously need to get somebody in the first round. AJ Espenza, maybe. Julian Orqua. You know, I wouldn't class these guys as first round picks, but I guess the closest one that we have picked up, maybe a Troy Pride Jr. Joe Burrow's gone. Maybe a Simon Stanpak, I guess. Or do we want to pull on one of these two backs? You know, like a juke move, spin move, get the compliment back, and then hope to God second round we can get Simon. Let's ask the Steelers fan himself. Do we want to get Anthony McFarland Jr. out of Maryland or J.K. Dobbins out of Ohio State? Well, they both have juke move as an A. They both have spin move as an A, and then one has ball carrier vision and one has stiff arm as an A. So I think I'm picking up J.K. Dobbins first round. 76. That's an amazing pick. 76 overall with a hidden dev trait. That's guaranteed. If we can, I'm gonna be sad when he doesn't re-sign with us in a few years. But if we can keep him, that's gonna be one of the best picks of the draft, almost guaranteed. Draft board. I guess we did lose, obviously, out on the guard, but you know what? I guess we could pick up a Troy Pride Jr. or a Zach Levert. Man coverage is his first, so I mean, but also they both have the same. Levert Hill's a little bit better though. Troy Pride Jr. I guess Andrew wants Troy Pride Jr. 77 normal. It's a decent pick. I just want to see Zach Levert. I'm gonna remember that name because I'm gonna see what he comes out as. Or Levert Hill, sorry. Let's see if he goes soon. Jacob Phillips. Whatever, Levert Hill. We're going to check on him when after this draft. If I can get him too, that'd be dope. Because as of right now, we need like D lineman, you know, or O lineman, sorry. Draft board. Obviously, we got strong safety. We got Jalen Hurts, who's supposed to saying to go undrafted. Antoine Brooks. Chase Vinatieri, who we'll pick up later rounds. But for now... Because, you know, Douglas Coleman did... Douglas Coleman played a little bit of linebacker, so maybe I can transfer him down, which is a 72 run support, so he's not bad. Or 74 run support, sorry. So he's not a bad pick at all. Yeah, that was a good pickup. Hopefully I can transfer him to a linebacker maybe, because I don't really know what I'll do with him. But, draft board, you know what? Chase Vinatieri, welcome to the squad. Is 68 overall. That's fine. It's a kicker. I don't really expect him to hop in. And then, you know what? We might just get a backup. Jermichael, he's... Get a backup tight end, I guess, here. It doesn't really matter who I pick here, because they're not all the, you know, the biggest or mostly vertical threats. I mean, Carlos Strickland here. Pretty good player of UTSA. Fresno State. Jared Rice. We're going to pick up Jared Rice out of Fresno State. 74 overall, normal. That's a 7th round pick. That's a beautiful pick. No more picks for the game. That's going to be at the end of the draft, which we are going to go check on Levert Hill, because I want to know. I want to know who he went to. We're going to go to Ravens, or all of them, not Ravens. We're just going to go to, I probably went the longest way, Levert Hill. I think we took, first round, who did we take? We took J.K. Dobbins first round. Second round, we took him, right? Jordan Love was a 71 overall. He went pick 2 in the, or pick 6 in the second round. We had pick 17, so we weren't going to get him. But Troy Pride, 77 overall. Now's the point where we got to kind of watch out. DeAndre Swift went to the, oh my god, we could have got DeAndre Swift 79 overall. I think he has a hidden.
Player's development
Oh my,
trait is hidden.
yeah, okay, well, you know, Lavert Hill, 76 overall. Normal. Okay, so we got the better of the deal by 1 point, but Lavert Hill's a little bit younger, and he's not a scheme fit, but that's fine. Other than that, oh, AJ Espenza was there for the 3rd round. That's surprising to see. The best overall in the 1st round was Jonathan Taylor with pick 18 by the Dolphins and 84 overall. Then we had Isaiah Simmons at 83, Chase Young, Mekhi Becton, Bryce, you know, all them guys. Cole Kmet? Really? Grant Delpit would have been a great pickup. Not many of these guys were drafted after us. I don't think any of these guys who were the greatest were drafted after us, because we had picked 30, right? Or we have Austin Jackson, the tackle, who we could have drafted with our pick, because he went at 31. And then we had Lavon Chasson, both 79 overalls. Would have been nice to get a tackle, but instead we now have a 2nd running back. That's okay, though. We're going to pull out of this draft, and we'll get through it.
Now
Ben
let's take a minute
Roethlisberger's
to see
back.
how
You
you
know,
can improve your
Ulysses
team.
Gilbert and Stephon Tuitt's back. First up, we're going to reorder the depth chart because that way we can see all our weaknesses. I'm going to start J.K. Dobbins. I know. I guess, well, we'll see what he comes out as after season. We have C. Okafor sitting here on the edge. 66 overall, weak point of our D-line. At tight end, I mean, maybe Vance McDonald and Jay Rice. Jay Rice is going to get the start over Vance McDonald. He's younger. Vance McDonald's 30 for sure, so Jay Rice is going to take that start. Gentry is going to be our 3rd. Obviously, we're going to be starting with Smith-Schuster, Washington, and DeAndre Johnson. As for the defense, nothing's changed. Troy Pride's going to be our corner 3, so I'm going to throw him in the slot. Joe Hayden's still here. Cortland Sutton's going to go to there. Don't really have a backup for D-tackle like we wanted, but that's fine. You know what? Derek Coleman, I don't recall when we drafted him, but he's going to be... Yeah, Derek Coleman at Texas Tech. Glad I picked him up that late because he's going to be our starting safety over... what is this? Terrell Edmonds. Not Trey Edmonds. Trey Edmonds' his brother plays running back. Used to for the Steelers. Chase Vinatieri, not going to get the start. Chase Vinatieri, going to get the cut, actually. See if we can trade him away for some... Don't think no one's going to want him. We're going to have to do a lot of roster cleaning here. Obviously. I mean, as for special teams, we'll come over here, you know. Everything's normal. Specialist. J.K. Dobbins is going to... yeah, J.K. Dobbins is going to get the start for 3rd down running back. And, I want to get J.K. Dobbins in, though, so bad. But James Conner's clearly a power back, but he's better for now, so I guess he'll keep that start. We're just going to go through the roster here, make cuts where we can to drop dead weight. Like Rudolph here. I guess we kind of need a backup, but... J.T. Barrett. I mean, J.T. Barrett played amazing at Ohio State when he was there with the Big 3. Obviously, Jalen Samuels now is kind of dead weight because we have Benny Snell, J.K. Dobbins, so Jalen Samuels. Maybe I can convert you to a tight end and see how well you play there. Because if I can convert him to a tight end and he goes up in overall, that could be a good trade for us. You know, obviously, like Jamal Curtis, we can cut, but it's not really worth it. Jalen Samuels. Do you see what I'm talking about? Jalen Samuels goes to a 77 overall tight end. So what I'm going to do here, Jalen Samuels, I'm going to keep you. Vance McDonald is going to hit the trade block. Let's try to send him off to the Browns for maybe a 2nd or a 3rd. That'd be nice. Oh, of course, the one team who wants him is too far over cap to take his ass. They're all so far over cap that it doesn't even matter who you give them to. How much longer is Vance's contract? That's what I need to know. What? Who cares? Andrew, we can just record this in one big clip and then cut it as it comes. You know that, right? You don't need to... fucking sit here and watch this. Like, we can just cut it if it's going on YouTube. This is a live stream. I don't need to hurry up and get to the clip. We're doing team shit right now. And then obviously we've done recruiters. Tazar Skipper played 1 year with us, but President, you're gonna be gone. I'm just freeing cap space right now, really. Oh, you posted that. Okay, I was confused. I was like, there's somebody in chat talking, and I'm just not answering. What a good guy I am. Just nope, not answering. Trayvon Mathis, you're just not gonna make the roster. I'm sorry, bud. And then we have Minka Fitzpatrick. Obviously, we have Terrell Edmonds, Doug Coleman, Leon McQuaid, and Trey Matthews. And we're going to cut him because he just needs to be on the roster. He's dead space. And then we'll transfer... I guess we'll transfer Edmonds over to be Minka Fitzpatrick's backup. Because I don't want him there to accidentally take over the spot of Douglas. So this is... Okay. Anyways, but that's going to be our roster coming to the season. We're going to take a quick look at it because we are definitely under roster size. J.K. Dobbins is our biggest pick of the draft. Other than Dobbins, we got Derek Coleman. We got Troy Pride Jr. instead of, yeah, I mean, it was a decent draft. We had quite a few picks. We got a kicker. Nothing big. We'll upgrade our players before we come to the game. We got Joe Hayden and Bud Dupree. Joe Hayden being a long-time veteran. Gonna go 80 overall. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't reorder the depth chart to put him in slot. And then we're gonna make Bud Dupree a scheme fit. Or we're gonna try to. I mean, my main goal is to get him up to a scheme fit. He's a 77 scheme fit, so I think at 2 points he should go up in overall because of it. We need to get a specialist. Troy Pride's already there. Cool. Alright. We're gonna get into the game now. We are going to be playing at Heinz Field versus the Redskins. This is some deja vu, isn't it? Color rush alternate, and then we're going to go with the old pants. There you go. CPU uniforms, they're going to put on their home jerseys. There you go. Last time we did this, it was a gorgeous gameplay. Ruined because you couldn't hear me talking, so we had to restart the whole franchise. Got some lit music in the background. We partying, baby. You don't subscribe on Twitch.
Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it
Chris
away.
Boswell just absolutely hammers the ball.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one.
We're just doing 7-minute quarters instead of 10. I normally do 10-minute quarters, but
look at Washington as they come onto the field.
time's sake, you know, we don't want to keep this going on forever. We're not going to be playing as many games in the year as it seems that we'll be. We're going to play a preseason game just to get the rookies in and see what they're running like.
Looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete.
That was scary. Almost immediately a long
Strength there, but to no avail.
39. I think that's Coleman. Yeah, Coleman actually just made his first play.
10 from the 25. Here's Haskins.
Dwayne Haskins are starting.
This man out of the backfield. That's complete. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up.
Crowd volume. Love if they could see all this. Jesus Christ. Just want me to turn down everything? Set it to 0. Dead quiet in the stream. I hate when it goes in this view where you can't see your play.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Good tackle there by Joe Hayden.
Should be backed up to the 25.
Well, I guess it would be an assisted tackle by. We're going to straight rush him, see if we can block this. Minka Fitzpatrick, the god, the menace. The Dolphins absolutely lost in that trade. Because, like, Minka Fitzpatrick got with the Steelers and then just went off. Oh my god, everyone said that's a face mask. Call it, put it up, ref. Let's go. Andrew's still salty because the Steelers suck and the Browns did better than them this season. So. Who we got out here? We got James Conner going for the first run of the starter this year. Wow, okay, yeah. Just truck right through a guy, juke him. That's the end of the game. What you staring at me for? Washington. Oh, Dobbins is in. Okay, I'm gonna give Dobbins his first run. Didn't even try to make a move. Don't know why. I just kind of accepted the fact that was it. I like Dobbins as a runner completely. I mean, and then we're gonna try to get. I'm just trying to get all the rookies in and give them some snaps and some get the ball in their hand. Okay, well that was unfortunate. Dobbins is he's a good player. I mean, when you watch his film, fundamentally he's a great player, but I don't know why I'm making this throw now. I'm trying to force it into our rookies for some reason. I'm just not gonna get it really. We're gonna make Dobbins do an end right there. Boom. I'm trying to force it into our rookies and it's just not working. Throw that shit. Holy crap. I almost got sacked. Dobbins ends up making the catch. I talk about forcing it to rookies and say I'm going to stop, and then immediately force it downfield to Dobbins to triple cover. I'm sorry, boys. I'll stop. Jalen Samuels. I mean, it's kind of crazy. That's a good throw. Come on, truck in there. Let's go. That's the first touchdown. Jalen Samuels, not our rookie tight end, gets that. See, told you I wasn't going to force passes. Next drive, probably going to throw an interception, trying to force it out to Dobbins. Chris Boswell landing the kick. Going to put us up 7-0. You gotta love forcing passes into the new guys. Oh my god, he got absolutely murdered. We got McQuaid, we got Fitzpatrick, Hugh, Nelson's down there, Coleman, Watt, and we're gonna run with Williams here. I like to play linebackers and hold the hook zones. Bush. It's gonna be a pass, obviously. I mean, there's not much. Oh, that's a bad missed tackle. Completely just missed the dude.
Let's go! Let's go! That's what they're looking for here. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. See what you got. On play action, Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin.
That was a terrible throw by Haskins. I'm not sure who he was throwing to.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Andrew's really trying to force on that fan interaction. I like that.
Second and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good tackle. I mean, we just gave Chris Akers. Oh wow, they got Chris Akers. I like how I said his name and like fully registered that he was on the team before going, oh wow. I'm just surprised that the Redskins are drafting yet another running back. Like why? Do they not have? I just want to check the roster real quick. Obviously, they have Darius Geis, they have Cam Akers, not Chris Akers, sorry. He's a 78 overall, 21, 91 speed, compared to our 76. So he must have went way before us. Like, because you think about it. So they drafted Darius Geis 2 years ago. They drafted Bryce Love last year. They drafted Austin Walter last year. And they drafted, Khalid Hill's a fullback. And then they drafted Cam Akers this year. I guess the Redskins are just really into drafting running backs who are going to bust in a year. I guess not bust because, obviously Darius Geis isn't a complete bust, but they're putting a lot of faith into drafting running backs every year, first round. Darius Geis was a third round pick then? I don't know. They're just drafting running backs left, right, and center. That's why they're the best team to try to trade to if you want a running back. It's like 8. Oh, James Conner laying the boom. Too bad he couldn't lay the boom on the giant linebacker that was chasing behind at the same speed as him because he's slow as fuck. I just don't think James Conner's an all-down back. That's why I drafted. That's why I drafted Dobbins, because we need that compliment back. And I keep saying this because I can see Andrew getting mad to my left every time I mention that James Conner's not a good back. But not that he's not a good back, but he's not an all-down back. And Andrew gets salty because of that. I love it. Release, 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 release. Good shit. Good catch. I think that's our first catch for him. I'm kind of happy with the Rice pick. I'm gonna get Dobbins the ball here to see what he can do with it. Dobbins juking him, stiff arm. What do you think about James? I think that James needs a compliment back. James will be great if he has a compliment back. If he doesn't, he won't. Because you need to get that old school smash and dash type shit with James, where James is a smash and someone, oh, the juke. As I'm talking about him, I just juke someone out of their socks with him. But James is sort of that, like, he's more the smash back than he's the dash back when you watch him play. And Dobbins, if he, like, obviously he didn't go to them, but if he did in real life, they'd have that perfect complement. Which I didn't actually pay too much attention to who the Steelers drafted this year, but I should have. That's a terrible, terrible throw by Mason Rudolph. Wow. I didn't even notice the guy was in and he made a terrible throw and I immediately knew who was in. Like, it took me no time to decipher that. Get out of the way. Get off of me. Let's go. Dobbins is juking. 3 rushes for 40 yards.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Once again, Dobbins in, profile Curtis.
Right back to him on first down. And
I like how you can tell there's no backup for some of our linemen because they're still in the field. Rice is here. Make that catch, just get some yards on it. Mason Rudolph needs to complete a fucking pass at this game at least. That's all I want, Mason. I just want a pass completed. Mason Rudolph sprinted for it? I'm way ahead of the line, but he still threw it. Will Big Ben play forever? Why are you commenting and asking me questions? Why don't you just say them, Andrew? God damn. Oh, you're fucking pointing at them like you're asking me questions. And Big Ben won't play forever, I guarantee you that one. I was so messed up there. I could have had a touchdown easily if I just ran with Mason Rudolph. But I tried to get him a passing touchdown to our rookie tight end and it just didn't happen. I was ahead of the line of scrimmage, tried to kick a field goal. After this game here, we'll end the stream, and then I guess we'll get cut up and thrown on YouTube. Just not even cut up, they'll just get put on YouTube. So if you do want to watch this, oh, you might not want to watch that tackle, but if you do want to watch this, you can go over. We have the exact same username and the back, yeah, Trey Edmonds, the one, or Tremont Edmonds, the one that I took out to replace for our rookie just got injured. But if you want to watch this, exact same username over on YouTube. Andrew, if you could link that in the chat, that'd be awesome. You want to throw that link in the chat so they can click on it if they want to go to the YouTube channel. You can go over there, subscribe. More content will be coming out. Right now we have a couple videos up, but more will come because we're gonna start. Basically, it was just taking so much time to edit YouTube videos and do all that we weren't getting the post out. But doing more of a live stream format now, I can be posting live streams, like Farm Sim live streams. We're going to start posting all the live streams on there. And it'll be more of a replay channel than it is in YouTube. I guess that's exactly what most people do, but we'll be posting whole live streams over there. We might be blocking them up, but we will be posting. We should title this video Jalen Samuels GOAT tight end? Jalen Samuels the GOAT? I'm trading for the #1 overall pick? And then you just say son. Oh my god, Cam Akers is going to be gone. I don't think any of these guys are going to catch him. He almost broke out for that. There was just one missed tackle and Cam Akers is gone. He's an explosive back and he always has been. That's one of the things about him. You cannot let him out of your arms. If you wrap him up in a tackle, you need to make sure you get that shit because one missed tackle, he's gone. You want to mute your phone if you're doing it off in the background, please. Thank you.
personality. That's you, Charles Davis. To another one in Orlando, the coach.
We got Williams here. Gonna back up off of him. They passed it short. Tackle for a loss. Let's go. Lost 4 yards in that play. Alex Smith is 2 for 2 for 6 yards. In reality, he has 10 yards, but he's dropped back by 4. Even Fitzpatrick dropping back down the center. Oh, that he just got user. That was a hardcore user. Andrew, watch it on the stream. Minka Fitzpatrick with the user. J.K. Dobbins gonna be in the backfield. Mason Rudolph. You're gonna see that user pick, Andrew. Didn't I say? Did I not say? Did I not say that the next? Oh my God! I predicted it. I fucking predicted it. That the next drive, I was gonna force a pass to J.K. Dobbins, and it was gonna get picked off. Did I not predict that? And didn't it happen, dude? I forced a pass to J.K. Dobbins, and it got picked off over the top. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my God, that's embarrassing, dude. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. Forcing passes to J.K. Dobbins? Nice. I'm glad you got that YouTube link, actually. I'm glad you missed that embarrassing ass pick I just threw. I guess you'll see it when you post the video, but just remember, 35 minutes. Watch the video. Wait. Is J.K. Dobbins gonna get out of here? Oh, he almost broke out, but he got face masked. Love that.
Puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
I'm just gonna keep handing the ball off to J.K. Dobbins, and if he breaks out for it, because he's such an explosive player, if he breaks out for it, so be it. If not, then that's what it'll just be. We'll keep hitting timeouts in between, though, to stop the clock. Give him more rush yards. Same play I forced it to Dobbins on and got picked off last time. Let's try it again. It's Mason Rudolph. It doesn't really matter what I do. He is guarded by a corner. Oh, he caught it! He caught it! He caught it! That's crazy, dude. He laid out for that catch. That was beautiful. That was absolutely gorgeous. Risk it for the biscuit, know what I'm saying? J.K. Dobbins, you're staying in the tech. I guess it's gonna. I'm gonna try to force this into Rice. I know it sounds bad, but I'm gonna force it into Rice. He caught it, but he didn't get in. No. If I would have waited another second, those were two beautiful throws. Actually, I'm ripping on Mason Rudolph, but those were two decent throws at best. Two great receivers, Dobbins and Rice. Just picked up those two on the draft. I mean, Dobbins was first round, but Rice was like very late. Just figured he would just be our backup tight end, but he's going to slowly push to take over because Vance McDonald's gone now. I like that it gives us. I love when it gives us a split screen on a game I've already played 1,000 times. Oh, absolutely blown up here. There's a flag for something, probably illegal blocking. See that shit? You see that? Predicted that too. Oh, hi Toby. You always make the stream better. Come here. J.K. Dobbins just throwing a guy off. Toby, stop. They took it. Why did you just send me a video clip on Twitch? Why did you send me a video clip on Twitch? Oh, did you actually clip that, Andrew? Nice layout catch. Thanks, bud. Oh no, it's going to be playing in the background. No. Ooh. It was third down and that video started blaring because I turned it on my phone. Oh, dude, that was a beautiful throw. Distracted throw. Let's go. J.K. Dobbins, they got no X factors. We got David DeCastro playing tackle. David DeCastro does not play tackle, to my knowledge. He plays a little bit, but I don't think he... I thought David DeCastro was a center, Andrew. Andrew, David DeCastro, center? Oh no, that's Marquise Pouncey that plays center for them. I don't know why... Oh, they got Ladarius Mack. Yeah, they got Ladarius Mack at Buffalo. In the real life, he went to the Bears to play with his brother. No, I'm not going to make that throw in there. There was no open throws. I mean, I had to throw it out.
So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third. Well, let's coach them up a little bit.
Punt in here.
That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to
Get the punt off. Barry's going to make a beautiful punt. That's going to drop on the... No! Oh my... Oh, that was so close. If that would have just stopped on the one, man. It's a preseason, I know it doesn't matter as much, but if it would have stopped on the one, that would have made my day. My night. It's nighttime here. It's like 9:30.
I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams great.
What you staring at me for? The clip you making fun of now. Get skipped. What, you're just trying to look for dope clips of me throwing crazy picks and shit? There's a nice one if you could clip it there. I'm talking, I'm like, oh, I'm going to throw a pick by forcing the J.K. Dobbins in the next play, like literally. I whiffed a tackle apparently? I've never seen that before. I tried to hit stick the dude and it said whiff. Like, the game telling me I'm garbage. It's like whiff. Good tackle. 7 for 9 for 36. What a highlight reel play. Just a highlight reel of plays Alex Smith is. Absolutely decked by McQuad. I'm going to run a quick run blitz here and see if I can get in there. Fitzpatrick going to be dropping down to play linebacker. Fitzpatrick almost getting the sack. McQuaid's got a lock up here. McQuaid's actually letting quite a bit in. Pass. Put me on Fitzpatrick, that's all I want. Good stuff, lock him down. Push him back for a loss. Stop sending me. Little miniature chicken seems good. Do you notice that it makes up fake titles every time? It literally says little miniature chicken feels good. That was a cheese catch. Wow. They like hugged each other into air. I don't know why that animation was a thing. They're just going to let the time bleed out. We're going to go, and we got 7 more minutes in the final quarter of the game. That gives us about 10 minutes of stream. That'll put us almost at 60 minutes. Screenplay. Oh, just missed that tackle, but I think I got him before the first down. 4th and inches. They're going to have to kick this. We have Cameron Sutton McQuaid trying to block.
So many things have to come together just right.
And we blocked the kick. Let's go. Right, can we take it back? Fat boy, run it back. No, Fat boy can't even pick the ball up and get out of there. Stephen Hauschka blocked. That was a perfect block. We got Rice here. Profel. Let's try and get this up to somebody. Rice is wide open. Threw it a little too late, but Rice was wide open if wasn't doing that rollout pass. I'm gonna try to get it out to Switzer here on the deep route, but I doubt I will. Dude, why? Who is that? Who's 98? Why is he dropping so many passes? That's the second one that 98's dropped, like wide open pass that's been dropped. Okay, I guess it just won't throw then. I held the ball for so fucking long and tried to press the button, but it just wouldn't throw. Just give you a boot downfield.
Help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball,
That's a good tackle. He got like no yardage off that. It's going to be 0 to 10 in the fourth quarter. Preseason game, of course, but you know it's always good to get them rookies in and get them plays. That was a weird tackle animation. I don't know what the. Yeah, look, 98 was just playing tight end, and now he's out playing. That's Vince Williams, or Vincent Williams. I think that's his name. I'm not quite sure about Steelers, but. Alex Smith, the scrambler. Alex Smith breaking his leg. Sorry, that's too soon. Didn't Trey Edmonds get hurt? Said he shouldn't return for the rest of the game. Pretty sure that's what that said. Bryce Love stopped quickly. Ulysses Gilbert gonna come in and get a sack, maybe? Ulysses Gilbert with the sack. Stopping him on third down, force him into fourth. They're gonna go for it. If that weren't for Ulysses Gilbert, I guarantee that was gonna be a first down. Who is he throwing to? It's gonna be a turnover on downs because Alex Smith just blatantly overthrows the receiver. Give this back to Dobbins and let him go to work here. Nice stiff arm to get an extra few yards for 10 rushes for 100 yards even. That's awesome. That stat line's probably never been seen. I think that's such an uncommon stat line. Let's send him off tackle. Come on. Come on. Oh, couldn't get in with the stiff arm. So close, though. Stiff arming Sean Hamilton. 11 for 1, 2, 3. Nice. Love it. Come on. Dobbins needs this touchdown. He deserves this shit. He's been carrying the team this drive, honestly. Okay, well, he's just going to walk in. That's awesome. That was easy. I was like, he needs this drive. He needs this. And he just walks in casual. Like, come on. You figure you at least have to stiff arm somebody that play. It's going to put us up 17-0. 3 plays, 39 yards, 40 seconds. J.K. Dobbins, huge impact on that game, on that drive there. Ending it with a touchdown. Officially hit over top of 100 yards that play in his first NFL game. Touchback for the kickoff. We got in the fourth with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. Let's see if the Redskins can even score this game. Nice. Great play on the ball. See, it's a good game so far. For us, at least. Not for the Redskins. The Redskins are kind of being bummy. Oh, that was a missed tackle. I thought I was... I pressed B, and an X and just dove with Minka Fitzpatrick. But I guess... I figured I'd become Vincent Williams or whatever he is. Oh, he juked the hell out of me. Absolutely just blew my coverage up and then injured me. Come on, dude. You never want to see that. That's one of our starters getting injured in the first preseason game. Like, come on. We're going to snap the damn ball. Oh, it's pass play. That's for sure. Just going to use it. Jeremy Sprinkle got the catch. 2-minute warning going off. Still 0 to 17 for us. Let's see if we can get the shutout for you. Vincent Williams, broken collarbone, not gonna be able to return. Ulysses Gilbert gonna be his backup. Linebacker hunting. See if we can come up with anybody new before season, but I doubt it. I think Ulysses Gilbert's gonna be the go. Oh, missed that one. Cameron Sutton just blew the tackle. But... Big a top. That clip you posted doesn't say stop on it, my guy. It says big a top. Love that. For mine, it says big a top, big A-T-O-P. Nice throw, Alex Smith.
Incompletion rates his
Minute 15 to see if Washington can score a point on us.
so second down.
If not, good on us. We had a good defense all game. We've played hard. You know, a few missed tackles. There's a screen going off.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's good for
Good stop. Who's number 27?
the screen play.
He's been all over the place this game.
Now you gotta hustle the guys to the line and get them set. Smith.
No, they're so close. 31 needs to step up his game. We're going to go man-to-man coverage and see what comes out of it. Okay, they're calling timeout. 17-0. If I can get a pick 6 here, dope. If not, I mean, it's sort of expected that I wasn't going to. But I just don't want to let them score here. That's my biggest worry, is if they don't score, I'll be super happy. Because they'll have put up 0 in the game. Even with all the mistakes and the huge runs we've given up, we haven't given them points yet. This game's closed out. Like, there's no possible way they can score 17 in 19 seconds, especially when they need to have 3 possessions to do so. Yep, run out of bounds, 15 seconds, I need 10 yards to get a touchdown. 3rd and 8, can we please stop them here? That's all I want. All I want is a stop here. Oh, dude, there's 2 DBs just standing under him. There's literally 2 DBs right there that could stop him. Come on, man. That's what I hate right there, is that Madden cheese where just 2 DBs will just stand there and stare at the ball as it flies over them for a touchdown. Like, oh, they're, onside recovery? Alright, we're going for the touchdown here. If they want to juice a touchdown on us in the last minute, we're juicing a touchdown on them. That's pass interference, throw the flag, let's go! 4 seconds. Woo-hoo. I knew he wasn't catching that, but I'm taking it. Fabian Moreau, he was the one who got the pick earlier. We're going to send him out on a wheel. I tried to get him to actually go out there, but... No, he didn't catch it. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this game. Mason Rudolph, 4 for 10 for 81 yards, one interception. It was a great game for J.K. Dobbins, who had over 100 yards, plus quite a few receiving yards. A couple good tackles going on throughout the game, a couple good sacks went through. We're going to look at the stats here, and then we'll be out of here. So Alex Smith, obviously, I mean, he had the most yards of any quarterback, 146, went 21 for 26, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, had an 80 completion. Mason Rudolph, you know, not the best game, but 4 for 10, 81 yards, 40% completion, no touchdowns. Ben Roethlisberger got a touchdown. Rushing-wise, J.K. Dobbins dominated the rushing game. 12 for 124, 10.3 per carry, 1 touchdown, 1 broken tackle, 120-yard plus run, no fumbles. That's the biggest thing. We had Cam Akers, 10 for 81, no touchdowns, no fumbles, that's a good game either way. I mean, that's James Conner, 4 for 34, still getting 8.5 for 0. No touchdowns, no fumbles. Bryce Love, 2 for 3 yards, not so hot. And then we have Alex Smith, 1 for 8. Alex Smith, the GOAT at rushing. Receiving-wise, Vince Williams dropped 2 passes, now he's injured. J.K. Dobbins, our running back, 50 yards. So if you want to add that up to his rushing, he almost had 180 yards this game. 56 yards. No touchdowns. You got Bryce Love right after him, 8 for 41. Jeremy Sprinkle had quite a few catches this game. Kevin Harmon. Jared Rice got in there with 3 catches. Rylan Switzer only got 1. Jalen Samuels got 1. Vince Williams dropped 2 passes, and now he's hurt. It's almost like, or dropped 1 pass. Sorry, he dropped 1 in the last game. And then Cam Akers had 2 receptions for no yards. Blocking-wise, no pancakes, and there were 2 sacks. So defensive, Troy Pride is leading with 4. Who got the sacks on our team? Ulysses Gilbert got 1. None others. Interceptions. Minka Fitzpatrick and Fabian Moreau got 1. You know, other than that, there wasn't much to go on. Kicking, Chris Boswell had 100, and Steven Hauschka had 100. All the ones he got off. Punting, Tress Way for 123 yards. Jordan Berry for 111. Kick returns, there was no touchdowns. Kick return yards, Steven Sims beat us out. Cameron Sutton, 23 yards on 1 carry, and Justin Lane, none. Other than that, there's not much. Thanks for coming to the stream, guys. Hope to see you here next time. We're out.